Same-sex couples are getting married in Wisconsin.
You are a married couple. Congratulations.
Ceremonies began in the state's two largest cities late this afternoon, shortly after a federal judge struck down the state's ban. And it's a ruling that has already set off debate, including whether it is a definitive ruling.
I think this is a very sad day for the citizens of this state who have had their will overruled by a single stroke of a judge's pen.
The continuing coverage of the ruling and reaction to it tops Friday nights, Fox 11 News at 9. Good evening, everyone. The judge in her ruling called the change that voters made to the Wisconsin Constitution unconstitutional.
And that decision is already being appealed. Here are the facts. The judge, Barbara Crabb, said gay couples ought to be allowed to wed. Crabb said the state may not intrude on that without adequate justification. The lawsuit was filed by the American Civil Liberties Union on behalf of 8 couples. Attorney General J.B. Van Hollen has already filed an emergency court order to put the marriages back on hold. And while marriages are happening in Milwaukee and Dane counties, county clerks in our area are waiting for direction from the state before issuing same-sex marriage licenses. Fox 11's Ben Krumholtz brings us balanced coverage.
You are a married couple. Congratulations.
This scene of same-sex couples lining up to be married wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for the lawsuit filed by 8 same-sex couples.
Well, today's probably one of those days I'll never forget. So I'm overjoyed and overwhelmed.
Katie Henning and her partner Judy Tromp are one of the couples who filed the federal suit.
It means that for us, we are finally going to be recognized after 25 years together as a couple with legitimacy.
After couples started marrying in Milwaukee and Madison, Attorney General J.B. Van Hollen filed emergency motions in federal court. Van Hollen says the U.S. Supreme Court put a hold on same-sex marriages after a similar ruling in Utah. In a statement, Van Hollen says he has the obligation to uphold Wisconsin law and the Constitution. A spokesperson for Governor Scott Walker says Van Hollen is right, especially in a case where the people voted to amend it. Brown County's clerk is waiting for the state to give directions before issuing any non-traditional marriage licenses.
After 4 o'clock today, when that ruling came out, we did get a number of calls also. So there are people that are out there that are actively looking to take advantage of the non-traditional marriage.
While couples in our area might have to play the waiting game, Henning and Tramp are among those in the southern part of the state who plan to waste no time.
We want to get married as soon as we can, and we want to be able to be like other couples.
Ben Krumholtz, Fox 11 News.